Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all around the world. I hope you're having a good day so far. Mine has just begun. It's 7:30 a.m. here in Spokane, Washington, near the Idaho border in the United States of America. I know it's 5:30 Greenwich Mean Time. I know it's a little bit later where a lot of you are, so I hope you've had an amazing day so far. And thank you for joining me and joining another edition of Smrt English Online. I'm going to take a sip of coffee as always. Oh, look so tired. It's been a very busy week for me so far, beginning on Sunday. I put in, the sound is low. Well, let's see. Let's see if there's anything I can do about that. Nope, I don't want that in the shot. Better or worse? Hopefully I'm making this better. I'll try to speak up. Yeah, I shaved. I finally shaved. The weather is warmer. It's much nicer here. I don't need the beard anymore. I don't need my winter beard anymore. Okay, good. Okay, good. Sounds like the volume is A-OK. I am tired. I put in a lot of volunteer hours, and I've put in a lot of volunteer hours already this week. So I am, as the expression goes, burning the candle at both ends. I'm burning the candle at both ends. It means I'm busy. I'm waking up early and staying up late. Yeah, when I first started doing this, I was doing Mondays and Wednesdays. And then I was just doing Mondays, and now I'm just doing Wednesdays. Back on Wednesday. It's good to be back here on a Wednesday morning. It's been a while. It's been months. Hello, everybody. Hello. Okay, good. It sounds like most people are okay on sound. So if you can't hear me, turn up your computer or put in your earbuds, your headphones. Milena has asked, how is my health? Okay, I guess. My health is okay. I did not get a cold or the flu this winter. I didn't get a common sickness this winter, which is not like me. That's a first. Okay. Enough about me. I hope you're all doing very, 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 very well. Let's get to it. Let's get to the lesson. Of course, before I start a lesson, I go over all this information, and I've shared it with you in the class notes. I'm going to share the notes with you one more time in the chat room. If you have any questions about these Smrt Live classes, you can email Zach at smartenglish.com. And there is no A in Smrt English. It's SMRT. Today, some people are asking, what am I going to teach today? Today is a vocabulary day. We're going to study vocabulary related to family life. I am exhausted. I don't know if I've lost weight. Maybe a little, but not a significant amount. I think it's just the beard. It's just the shaving. I've lost weight in hair. Okay, the next one is about these Smrt Live classes. If you'd like to know more about being a subscriber to the Smrt Live classes, please follow that link and you will see more information there. There's 4 classes offered: pre-intermediate English from Abby, intermediate English from Sean, upper intermediate English from myself, and English for academic purposes taught by Josh. If you click on the next link, it will take you to my school's web page. If you would like to know more about where I work and Josh works and Abby works, you can click on that link and it will take you to the Spokane College of English Language. The next one is our Facebook group, Learn English on Facebook with Smrt. If you have not yet joined our Facebook group, please do so. We'd love to see you there. Last but not least is our YouTube channel, the Smrt Live classes, where all of them are archived. All of our classes are archived. Hello, Ella. Hello, Manuel. Hello, Leo. Hello, Nitesh. Hello, Vivek. Hello, Donna. Hello, Natty. Hello, Rosa. Hello, Rosa. Hello, Steve. Hello, everybody. Vanya, welcome, welcome. Today, we are going to talk about family life, vocabulary related to family life. Hello, Telcha. Am I saying that correctly? Telcha? Am I going to start saying, a long time ago, I couldn't say anybody's name. So if I say it wrong, you can correct me. Hello, Fatis? Nora? Okay, let's get to it. Knowledge is free. Oh, and if you ever want to email me, there's my email there too, included in the class notes. Abu, Hani, good morning, everybody. Okay, let's get going. I'm going to use the presentation slideshow available on the Smrt curriculum. Oh, good. I'm glad you like my teaching style. I can't wait to start. And I'm going to start right now with the first word, advocate. Or is it advocate? How would you say it? For the noun, I say advocate. And for the verb, advocate. So if you're sitting at home alone, or you're sitting in a library somewhere, or a cafe, or you're in the living room with your family, go ahead and say this out loud. Advocate and advocate. Sometimes when one word has more than one part of speech, as this word does, it functions as both a noun and a verb. Sometimes it has 2 different pronunciations. So we have advocate and advocate. An advocate advocates for someone else. In the background, we see a picture of a lawyer. I'm going to guess he's a lawyer because he's holding up these scales here. He's holding up the scales of justice, and he's got a gavel. The example sentence or question is, are you an advocate of the new plan? With an, with the article before it, I know it's a noun. Are you an advocate of the new plan? It's a good example sentence, Steve. Are you an advocate of animal rights? I don't think officially I am, but I do believe in animal rights. I would have to speak out more. I would have to be more public with my opinion to be considered an advocate. Advocate. Yes, English is crazy. Why do we pronounce the same word with 2 different pronunciations? I don't know. A lawyer, Leo, a lawyer is an advocate. Not all advocates are lawyers, but I guess we could consider all lawyers advocates. They advocate for their clients. They advocate for something. Am I an advocate for anything? Not really. I don't speak publicly or I don't publish anything publicly speaking out for any particular issue. So I would not consider myself an advocate or an advocate. Yes, an advocate of anything. August, you're going to make me blush. So, advocate is when maybe somebody cannot speak for themselves. They need somebody else to do it. Somebody who is an official, such as a lawyer. We hire lawyers to speak for us in courts. They know the rules of the courtroom. They know what they should say. They know how to represent us in front of a judge. So an advocate advocates for something. You can also advocate for a cause such as animal rights, clean water, fair trade, the end of a war. You can advocate for a larger cause, a larger social cause, workers' rights. What else? Higher pay, a higher wage. Something that is not in place, something that is not a rule or a law yet, you can advocate for it. Try to make change. If your friend cannot speak, maybe you have a friend that doesn't speak your language as well as you do, you may be an advocate for them. You may have to advocate for them. Yes, an advocate of or an advocate for, both prepositions after advocate, you could say of or for, and then say what the cause is. Here we have a very general thing, the new plan. Yeah, you take somebody's part, you speak for them. For some reason, somebody cannot speak for themselves, or a group of people cannot speak for themselves. Okay. Yeah, support. Yeah, an advocate supports people. That's good. Bashire, yeah, an advocate supports something or somebody. Leo says, I'm an advocate for avoiding building walls on the borders of countries. Yes. If you are against walls, you would be an advocate against. Bashire, yeah, you can be an advocate for ideas. It's not just people. You can also be an advocate of ideas. Ideas. Yeah, it's good. An attorney is a lawyer, and attorneys are also advocates. All good questions. I am going to go to the next word, which is cast. A noun, obviously. This picture is very clear. When she broke her arm, she had to wear a cast for 3 months. For 3 months. And this meaning of cast is when you break a limb, you injure a part of your body, they may put a cast on it to prevent you from moving it and causing more injury. Diari, it's different than castaway. It's different than castaway. That's something different. Yeah, Mohammed, we need an advocate in the court. It is difficult to represent yourself in court. Some people try. Yeah, Bashire, a cast is often solid. They used to use plaster of Paris, which dried almost like a type of clay. Now they use different material, but it is solid with some cloth bandages wrapped around it. It's solid and difficult to move. Yeah, to protect the part of the body you've broken. Good, Rosa. Aaron, I have never worn a cast. The only part of my body that I've broken is my head, my skull, my head bone. I've broken it a couple times. I've broken it twice. So that's okay. I have a hard head. I can hit it on things and still survive. Yes, casts, Bharat, casts are often made of plaster. I think they're moving away from that material. They're not using that material as much anymore. They're not using plaster as much as they used to. They're using newer synthetic materials. Cast for building materials. Sometimes if you cast something, it's usually, they cast sculptures. That's a different definition, though. That's a different definition. If you talk about cast with building materials, it's usually for art, usually for sculpture, like bronzes. And that's a little different. That's a little different. Yes, seriously, Steve, I've broken my skull twice. I did, well, one of them I ran into a stove. I ran into a kitchen stove by accident, and the other one I was hit by a bicycle. And that, of course, wasn't my fault. I was hit by a bicycle the second time. Okay, let's look at the next one. Catastrophe. It's kind of a fun word to say. Catastrophe. Try this one at home, wherever you are, at home, at the cafe, at the library, try this one. Catastrophe. Catastrophe. It's a noun. Natural disasters can often lead to catastrophes for the people that experience them. I don't know what happened in the background here. I don't know if this was a hurricane, a tornado, high winds, after a flood, but obviously it was a catastrophe because look at that school bus. That's destroyed. Knowledge is free. You broke your leg once. Nora, you got hit by a car. Did you guys have to get casts? Nitesh, you had to wear a cast? Yeah, the word cast has many different meanings. This week for family life, we're just looking at this meaning. This word catastrophe only has one meaning, but it covers many different disasters. A catastrophe could be war, could be flood, could be a volcanic eruption, could be high winds, tornado, hurricane, tsunami. That's a good question, Rosa. How many syllables in this word? There are 4. Catastrophe. 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 If you look in the chat room, you'll see Nitesh has provided us with a definition for plaster of Paris. Earthquake. Mohammed, I forgot earthquake. An earthquake is also a catastrophe. It's a natural catastrophe. Usually we say natural disaster, but a natural disaster is a catastrophe. Yes, Vivek, after a breakup, you may feel like it's a catastrophe. A catastrophe of the heart. Yeah, Bharat, an after effect. The catastrophe is what happens during the hurricane, the storm, the earthquake, and also what happens after. Okay, let's look at the next one. Contribute. Contribute, verb. Instead of sitting there, perhaps you could contribute to the discussion. The example sentence doesn't go along with the picture, but in the picture, we see everybody contributing to cleanup after a catastrophe. Everybody is contributing to cleanup after a catastrophe. Contribute is do your parts. Put part of yourself in to help. Yeah, be a part of something. Nitesh, you wrote, she does not contribute to my project. She does not contribute to my project. She is not helping. She is not a part of the project. It's like help. If everybody contributes, the work is much easier. I've also heard this word pronounced contribute. I say it contributes, but I've heard other Americans say contribute. And that may be because of regional or area dialects, different ways of pronouncing a word, depending on where you live. Yeah, you join people. When you join people, you contribute, and they are contributing as well to the same thing. Everybody helps. Everybody helps. You can use your labor, you can use your work, you can use your hands, you can use your brain, you may use money. There's many ways to contribute to something. Do whatever you can. Yes, you can use it for donation. Can you contribute money to a cause? Can you donate money to a cause? So it can be used the same way as donate. Aaron, that's good too. I wanted to contribute an article to a magazine. Means you want the magazine to publish your article. You want to be one of the articles in the magazine. You want to be a part of the magazine. Okay, I'm going to move on to the next one. Zaharul, that's a good example sentence. Carbon dioxide contributes to the greenhouse effect. Okay, let's look at the next one. Council, noun. The council decided not to go ahead with the plan. As you can see in the picture, a council is a group of people who come together to discuss and make a decision. To discuss and make decisions. Council. Council. It's an official group. A council is an official group that gets together, discusses, talks about something, and then makes a decision. A council. Councils can be advocates. Advocates can work on councils. Nitesh, that's a good question. What's the difference between council, C-O-U-N-C-I-L, and counsel, C-O-U-N-S-E-L? Well, this is the noun. The other spelling, the C-O-U-N-S-E-L, is the verb. So there is a verb form. The verb form is spelled differently. The noun form and the verb form are different. Mohammed, you ask, what's the difference between contribute and share? You can share your time with somebody. You can contribute your time with somebody. Share is more friendly, more personal. Contribute is more formal, and it's in a helping way. I can say I share my feelings with my friends, but I wouldn't say I contribute my feelings to with my friends. Contribute is really helping to do something useful, to join together with other people, to do something useful, to do something I guess we can consider good, to do something good. Rosa, you mentioned the discipline council. I'm not sure what that is. I just talked to somebody yesterday who was on the, what do they call themselves? The Spokane Regional Labor Council. A labor council for workers. Okay, let's look at the next one. Delay, which is a noun and a verb. I think we should delay doing that until next week. I think we should delay doing that until next week. Delay, if you go to an airport and you see that your flight has been delayed, we can just call that a delay. There has been a delay for the flights to Salt Lake City. That flight has been delayed. There's a delay to the flight, the 1:55 flight to Manchester. That flight has been delayed. So you can use it as a noun or a verb. The storm is delaying my flight. Yeah, delay means you can't do it now. You're going to have to wait until a later time. Yeah, Sasha, my bus was delayed. Good I'm going to try to say this word, Rahim. Abdurrahim. Postponed is a good synonym. Nitesh, she has delays in her work, or maybe she just delays her work. She's putting it off until the future. If you have a delay, if your flight is delayed, if your bus is delayed, if the subway is delayed, if traffic is delayed, you will be late. Your arrival time will be late. So there is a relation between delay and late. If there is a delay, you will be late. Don't delay. Do it now. If you delay it, you are putting it off. Yeah, if you have a purposeful delay, if it is your choice to delay something, you are putting it off. You put it off. You delay it. Yes, some companies will kick you off their flights without delay. And if you resist, if you fight them, the flight will be delayed. Blurry face bug, that's a great example sentence. The birth of the second twin was delayed for half an hour. I would hate to be the woman who was in labor with twins for over half an hour. Okay, and yes, that's another good synonym. Procrastinate. Postpone, procrastinate, put off, delay. Delay, if there is a delay, if you are delayed, you will be late. Your arrival time will be late. Right now, the flight is delayed. The snowstorm is delaying my flight. We cannot leave until the snowstorm is finished. Don't delay today what you can... No, that doesn't make sense. Don't delay today what can be done tomorrow. No, that makes no sense. Don't listen to me. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Diaper. Noun, you know what a diaper is. My daughter stopped wearing diapers when she was 3 years old. I certainly hope so. Diapers are baby pants, baby bathroom pants. It's a very common word. Watch the spelling, though. Watch the spelling. There's a strange A in this word, D-I-A-P-E-R. You don't really hear the A when you say it. Diaper. Yes, Milena, in the UK, in the United Kingdom, they say nappy. We don't say nappy in America. We say diaper. Don't delay potty training your baby. If you do, they're going to have to wear a diaper when they're in school. So don't delay potty training your child. Steve, these diapers are cute. There's nothing cute about a diaper. They are disgusting. Okay, let's go to the next one. Diligent. Adjective. Here's our first adjective of the day. Diligent. Teachers love diligent students. From this example sentence, you can probably guess the meaning of diligent. Of course, teachers love diligent students. I love diligent students. You are all diligent students. You chose to be here to increase your vocabulary, to increase your word power. You are diligent. Diligent. Diligent is a diligent student is one who takes responsibility for their own education. They are diligent. They know what to do, when to do it. They do their homework on time. They take time to study. They find time to study. They ask questions. Studious is a good synonym. Knowledge, studious is a good synonym. Hi, Woods. If you're just joining us, we are talking about vocabulary concerning family life. Family life. One more time, I'll share the link to the class notes in the chat room. Yeah, diligent is a smart, hardworking student. You can be a diligent student. You can be a diligent worker. You can be a diligent parent. You can be a diligent husband or wife. Somebody who is responsible for their own responsibilities. Nitesh, it's different than delegate. A delegate is someone who has been chosen to represent a certain area or a certain cause. A delegate is a representative, and it's a noun. Diligent is an adjective. Aaron, you say I'm a diligent teacher. I could be more diligent. I should strive, I should try to be a more diligent teacher. But I certainly want to be here for each of these Smrt live classes, to be with you another day, another morning. You are the reason why I'm diligent. You are the reason why I want to be diligent. As long as you're diligent, I want to be diligent too. Yeah, it's a great word. It's fun to say too. That's a fun word to say. Diligent, diligent. And make sure you're giving that G a J sound, or a DJ sound, or a DG sound, a J sound. Diligent. Yes, Rosa, you are all diligent students. So many of you show up. Let's look at the next word, dominate. Verb. The young soccer team was dominated by the older one. Those aren't soccer teams. Those are lions. Who are they kidding? We say in a pride of lions or in a family of lions, the male dominates the pride. He dominates the family. There's one male and many females. So the male dominates the pride. And pride is a name for a lion family. But yes, if you're playing soccer and you outscore your opponent, you dominate them. Like, was it Juventus and I want to say Manchester yesterday? Is that right? And Juventus won 3-0. They dominated. Dominate is to be a leader, to make people follow you, to be under you. You can dominate by being smart. You can dominate by being strong. You can dominate by being rich. You can dominate by being powerful. You establish yourself. You make yourself leader. You make sure other people are under you. It is clear, if you dominate, it is clear who is the leader. Yes, dominate. In a relationship, guys, in a relationship, nobody should dominate somebody else. Hopefully, you have a relationship where you can communicate and come to decisions equally. No one person has to dominate. If one person makes all the decisions in a relationship, they do dominate the relationship. But in my opinion, that is not a good relationship. Somebody in that relationship will be unhappy. Oh, good. Juventus. So, yeah, that's right. Juventus won 3-0. Juventus dominated. Let's look at the next one. Dust, which is a noun or a verb. I am allergic to dust. I am allergic to dust. Dust is a verb, is a little different. Sometimes an area will be purposefully dusted. For example, a plane might dust crops with a chemical that helps them grow. So it means, the verb means to spread something across a large area. That's right, Sudeep. From dust we came, to dust we will return. Diari, that's a great sentence. A relationship is not about who dominates. It is about contributing to have a good life. A good relationship, both people contribute. A bad relationship, one person dominates. So dust, you guys know dust. Yes, Venchi, that's right. There's a great song, a beautiful song called Dust in the Wind by the group Kansas. So after this class, look up that song, Dust in the Wind. Very famous song. Dust as a verb means you spread something over a large area. You dust it. We say the airplane dusted the farmer's crops. So you usually see it on farms. They will dust farms. A dust wind. Can you say a dust wind? You can say a dust storm. If there was a lot of dust, you can say a dust storm. There was a dust storm 2 weeks ago. So Bashayar, I would say dust storm instead of dust wind. Steve, you think dust is a crazy word? It is kind of a crazy word, dust. It's not quite dirt. It's smaller than dirt. And as you can see, it can get in the air. It's very dry. If you don't clean your house, you will gather a lot of dust. Furniture gathers dust. Yep, that's right. There's a movie called Stardust. This looks like, in the background, looks like the Burning Man festival, which they have in the desert, where people dress up in crazy costumes. Watch out for the dust. Okay, let's look at the next one. Oh yeah, Nitesh. One last thing about dust. Dust can also mean clean. Usually when the police clean an area, we say they dust for fingerprints. Elder or eldest. Elder is a noun. Eldest is an adjective. It is a responsibility in society for young people to take care of their elders. And here we see in the picture a couple of elders. We can call old people, especially in our family, elders. Elders. He is an elder. She is an elder. Who is the eldest? Who is the most old? I don't know. I don't know. The eldest in my family is, who is the eldest in my family? I believe right now it's my mom. My mother is the eldest in my family. We should respect our elders. We should always respect our elders. We must obey our elders. Yes, JB, we can also call them the elderly. We can call them elderly. All of my grandmothers and grandfathers have passed away. I have no living grandmothers or grandfathers. My mother is the eldest in the family. For a lot of you, you may have grandmothers and grandfathers. You may also have great-grandmothers or great-grandfathers who are your grandmother or grandfather's parents. So you may have living great-grandparents. What's the difference between eldest and oldest? We can use them as synonyms. My sister is the eldest sibling in my family. My sister is the oldest sibling in my family. But don't tell her I said that. I don't think she wants to hear about how old she is. Sorry, sister. It's okay. It's okay. My grandparents led a long life. They had a long, long life, so it's okay. Yeah, as we all live and grow older, the eldest in our family will pass away. Our elders will pass away. Okay, let's look at the next one. Establish. Verb. This is a good verb, establish. The company established a new plan for the future. Establish is when you start or begin something. You begin to make something real. You let other people know. You make something public, known to other people. You establish it. You can establish it. Well, looks like we're looking at a map here. You can establish it with a map. You can establish it with words. You can establish it with speech. To begin or start something, to let other people know that you are going to make something real or make something exist. You're going to establish it. The company established a new plan for the future. Yeah, founded, begin. The company was founded in 1849. The company was established in 1849. I am an established teacher. I have taught for many years. Yes, if you have done something, if you started something and have done it for a long time, you can say you are established. Okay. Yeah, like to begin a plan, to begin a new project, a new plan. Establish. Establish. Create, begin, start, create, make, build, establish. Brian, if you want a synonym for headquarters, like the main offices of a business, the headquarters, we would say establishment. You can make this verb into a noun by adding an ment ending. Establishment. Establishment. Establish, yeah, make a model. Make a model. Draw a map. Write down a plan. Establish it. Begin it. Start it. All right. Good night, Vanya. It is still daytime. It's morning here. It's morning here in beautiful downtown Spokane. It looks like a beautiful day. It wasn't so cold this morning. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful spring day. PK, you can establish a wooden house by building the foundation, building either the basement or the first floor. Or you can establish a wooden house, a cabin, by building the frame, the general shape of the house. Yeah, good, Bashire, if you start your own business, you can say you established that business. If your plan is to make a new business in the future, you can say, I will establish a new business. Yes, Leo, you can say, the company was established in New York. The company was established in New York. All over the world, it's a different time. In Australia, it's already the next day. I hope Thursday's just as good as Wednesday. Okay, we're going to look at another one. Evolution, noun. It is amazing to see the evolution of personal computers over the last 10 years. Yeah, computers have gone through an amazing evolution. Computers have gone through an amazing evolution over the last 10 years. Just over the last 10 years. They have changed, and you can kind of see behind the word here, you can see the old Apple computers, and then we can see the newer models. They have changed. They have changed. They have changed to meet our needs. Users of computers change, and so the technology changes with them. It goes through an evolution. Change to become more suitable, change to fit better. These old box computers don't really fit in our modern homes. We need something flat that can go against a wall, like our TVs do. We want our computers to be able to do more and take up less space while increasing display. Yeah, learning has gone through an evolution. Good, Nitesh. The evolution of learning has changed because of computers and the internet. The computers and the internet have caused an evolution in learning, in education. Now we can't do anything without them. Good, Abdurrahim. The verb is evolve, evolve. Computers have evolved. Computers have gone through an evolution. Telephones have gone through an evolution. Not many people have telephones in their house anymore. The internet has gone through an evolution. The evolution of freedom. Countries have gone through evolution. Societies have gone through evolution. Technology has gone through evolution. Okay, let's look at the next word. Extended family, noun. Most of my extended family lives in Europe. So your parents and your brothers and sisters, your siblings, so parents and siblings are your immediate family. Everybody outside that, your cousins, uncles, aunts, are your extended family. Your extended family may be the people you don't live with, or maybe you do live with some members of your extended family. Immediate family is parents and siblings. Everybody outside that in your family we call extended family. Extended family. Most of my extended family lives in Europe. So aunts, uncles, cousins, in-laws, family by marriage are your extended family. We just call them extended family. You can't purposefully extend your family. It just happens naturally. Betsy, your extended family lives in Colombia. My extended family lives in the United States. We are not far from each other. Most of us live here in Washington State. Extremely. Ooh, an adverb. We got an adverb here. An ly ending, an adverb. The situation was extremely difficult to understand. I'm going to say for the picture, this mountain was extremely difficult to climb. Extremely, to the extreme, to the limits, to the very, very edge, to the very limit. Extremely. The situation was extremely difficult to understand. The mountain was extremely difficult to climb. This morning was extremely cold. Not really, but yesterday morning was extremely cold. This morning was nice. Nitesh, you have extended family all over the place in different places. Venchi, this is an adverb. This is a very strong adverb. I am extremely angry at politicians. I get extremely angry at politicians. Surfing is an extremely dangerous sport. Be careful when you surf. Vivek is extremely kind. Is he? Is that true? The Indian cricket team is extremely hard for the Aussies to beat. Is that true? I know nothing about cricket. I know zero about cricket. Yes, Steve, I would say that. Vivek is extremely romantic. It is extremely bad what you did last night. You should apologize. I'm extremely sorry for what I have done to you. Ella is extremely beautiful. Oh, that's a nice sentence. Maybe Vivek is kind. Okay. PK, I am also extremely fond of coffee. Oh, Rosa, I hope that's not true. Is your life extremely sad? I hope that's not true. But yes, you can say that. Hopefully that's not true. So extremely. Okay, next one. Favour. In the US, we don't spell it with the U. This is the Canadian or the British or the Australian spelling, F-A-V-O-U-R. In the US, no U, just F-A-V-O-R. Favour, and here we're not going to use it as a noun. We're going to use it as a verb. How do you use it as a verb? The teacher really favors the hardworking students in the class. It means to pick a favorite and show better treatment to, or give better treatment to, those things you like. The teacher really favors the hardworking students in the class. Means the teacher, and I'm going to guess this is a teacher, favors the hardworking students in class. The teacher is going to give more help to the hardworking students because the teacher favors them. Vivek is asking somebody to favor him by giving him a kiss on the cheek. He wants somebody to show him or give him a favor, show him favor, yeah. So, of course, the noun is the same, favor. You can do a favor for somebody, but as a verb, it means to give better treatment to. Give better treatment to somebody. I injured my left leg, so I favor my right leg. And we can use it like that too. Means I'm going to put more of my body weight on my right leg. So we can use it in case of injury as well. I injured my left arm, so right now I favor my right arm. Good, Abdurrahim. Both countries seem to favor the agreement. Good. Let's look at the next one. Get together with a hyphen. This little line between the words. Get together with a hyphen is a noun. Get, space, together is the phrasal verb. I love getting together for family dinners. My favorite get-together is a family dinner. A family dinner is a get-together. I love getting together for family dinners. So you can use it as a noun or a verb. But for the noun, remember that hyphen. Remember that hyphen. My family is having a get-together next month. We will get together at that time. Good, Rosa. Favor is a synonym for prefer. Prefer. Yeah, and get together means join. Join together. Oh, we're almost, okay. Let's see how many we can do. Head, verb. Let's head east and see what we find. Head as a verb means go in the direction of, go forwards, or go in that direction. Let's head east and see what we find. Let's go in the direction of east. Looks like we'll find a traffic jam. Let's head east. Let's go east. Let's go in that direction. Household, noun. You can make many cool things from simple household objects. You can make many cool things from simple household objects. Household, relating to the house, things in the house, where you live, the people who live there, your household, your household. What are some of your favorite household objects? What are some of the favorite objects in your house? Household, household. Kind of a synonym, just a synonym for house, but includes everything, household, more inclusive. And it looks like we're going to have to stop there. We're going to have to stop there on household, our last word of the day. Thank you for joining me this morning and being such diligent students and contributing to a great class discussion as we talked about some of these words. In the chat room, once again, I have shared the link to the class notes. Please follow that to see all of the vocabulary words and continue to study them. You are all excellent students this morning. Great discussion, great example sentences, great questions, great synonyms. I hope you have learned some new words. I hope you have become more comfortable using some of these words. And I hope you will continue to study your vocabulary. Learn more words. I'm going to have to say goodbye, everybody. Have a good week. I will be here next Wednesday at the same time, 15:30 Greenwich Mean Time, 7:30 Pacific Time. Please stay up late to watch me from the other side of the ocean, or take a few moments of your afternoon to join us. You've done a great job. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. Keep up studying. I thank you for all the compliments. You're too kind. You're too kind. Next week, tune in next week to see if I have started growing my beard again or if I've stayed clean shaven. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. But stay tuned for a few short words from Sean. I will miss you all. If you are celebrating Easter, have a happy Easter this Sunday. And until then, I bid you goodbye. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. See you soon. See you soon.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to our channel. Also, if you want the full experience of being a student in a Smrt Live class with things like homework and teacher feedback, follow the link and become a premium subscriber. Also, if you want to see more videos from this class, check out our playlist.